we've reached the penultimate episode of the series. And for those of you without dictionaries, that means the last but one episode of the series. What? Is that come to a shock to you? Has it come to a shock to you? Whatever words, maybe I need a dictionary. Well, I do need a dictionary, don't I? Jesus Christ. The thing with... Yeah, not that other thing. Jesus. Yeah, if this has come as a bit of a shock to you, you haven't obviously been watching the other videos. If you've all of a sudden stumbled across the channel and noticed that I'm already saying, oh, episode 49, yeah, last but one, yeah, true. Wait until the end and you'll get a nice little sneak peek of what is to come next on this very channel. In other news, we take on our biggest rivals, Sevilla at Nuevo Colombino. It's time to face the music and maybe dance, prance, a little romance. It's a bit late. Valentine's Day was 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I don't even know. I can't even count. I can't read, can't count, can't do anything. Probably a good time to end, isn't it, really? Yeah. Let's go, shall we? Excellent. What a ridiculous load of bollocks that was. Now, I suppose it's a little bit late. Oh, by the way, welcome back. We'll start that again, shall we? Welcome back to the Recreativo Rejuvenation. We are indeed on the penultimate episode. There is one left after this. Can you believe it? We've made it to 50 episodes. We haven't been sacked. We're in the Liga. We have indeed rejuvenated Recreativo. We've brought them back to where they once were. No, we haven't quite got to the, the cup final, Copa del Rey. We got to the semi-final but couldn't quite make it past Barcelona. They have ran away with the league. If you weren't here for the last episode, they did wrap up the title with 5 games to go. So, yeah, that wasn't exactly an easy feat to overcome that massive mountain of a team. But maybe a bit of icing to go on that, well, semi-successful. We haven't got relegated. We've got one of the smallest budgets in the league. We are indeed safe. We might even sneak into Europe. That's a very slim chance, but we have to win all 3 games. One is today against Sevilla. One of the others is against another team. And then Barcelona, final game of the season. That will be the next episode. Obviously, have to end on playing against the league champions, don't you? I mean, why not? Bloody tip. But the reason why I've left it on this screen is because the Emerald managed to get into the top 3 of the Spanish goal of the week. I think that's the first time we've ever had a goal of the week. I didn't even know that was a thing. So Del Soleil plays it inside to Beltran. This is against Elche in the last game. Emerald jumps over attack and then absolutely unleashes one. That is the closest thing you'll get to a Tony Yeboah goal from A, a fullback, and B, a black man. A white man. I meant white. Tony Yeboah is black. For fuck's sake. We don't care about the one that won it, do we? No, we only care about our goal. Also, more pertinent news when I find it. I've lost it. Bollocks. Apparently, I need to have a news item to tell me that I've completed the intensive language course, so I can now speak Spanish fluently. Well, one, we know that's a lie. And also, why is my assistant telling me so I get to refer to myself in the third person? That's just daft. I know this already. And also, a bit bloody late, isn't it? 49 episodes in, and now we learn Spanish. We've been in Spain for 5 seasons. Jesus bloody Christ. Oh, great. Now it's the build-up. 9th versus 11th. So, yes, we have dropped a position in the league. The last game we played was against Elche. We were 2-0 victors, and we missed a penalty. So we can even afford to miss penalties against the likes of Elche. We changed the formation up a bit, slightly, going a bit more attacking against weaker division opponents. They are 20th. They have already been relegated. It's been confirmed. They are gone. See you later, sunshine. Everything like that. So that shows how well we have performed this season. The fact that the teams that went up with us, fail to stay up and they go back down again. So basically, they should have taken the Viagra that they were offered. Yep. I had to get a penis reference in, didn't I? I had to. We've got one episode left, so expect an absolute shitload of dick puns. I'm hoping that Willie gashes his head and has a groin strain. Imagine if the Willie has a groin strain. Or Dix, one of them. I don't even care. In fact, I'm hoping my goalkeepers, one of them has a sprained wrist, the other one has a sprained groin, and then we can all laugh about what they've possibly been doing to cause those sorts of injuries. Yeah. Goalkeeping, obviously. Samir Nasri. Is he even relevant still? We don't know how old he is. Well, I do. He's 33 because he's not much younger than me, in fact, in real life. So, birthday cards, please. Thank you very much. You don't know when my birthday is. Just send them anyway. They'll get here somehow by magic of pigeons or something. Nikola Kalinic, is he going to strike again? I believe he scored in the game against us last time. In fact, I can't even remember the result. I should remember the result. Also, finances looking rather rosy. I have indeed noticed, though, that our transfer budget, up to 100%, we can keep from player sales now. Brilliant. Bit bloody late, isn't it, Mr. Bloody Comas, you gigantic cock? So we are favourites. We can move up to 7th. It's very tight at this stage of the league. There's 3 games left. If you hadn't gathered, I've said this a number of times already in this episode, just to make sure that it is drilled into you. We haven't got many left. In fact, most of the teams have already played. We are one of the only games, I believe, on a Monday or a Sunday. It's turning into a Craig David song. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. A day with Y in it. Okay, good. So a win will not break us into the top 6 and therefore will not get us the qualification for Europe. Even if we win all 3 games, which is beyond a tough ask, in all honesty, that will give us 9 points, which will mean we end on 62. So yes, it is tight, but that means that we've got to hope that Getafe, Bilbao, and even Betis, that's Hispalis, for those of you that are uneducated / aren't aware of the unlicensed names that SI have had to use, because thank you, bloody name fix not working, Jesus bloody Christ. But back on topic, we are going to struggle to break into that unless they happen to lose all their games, which is unlikely at this stage, I would have thought. Enough rambling. Nikola Kalinic, can't even say his bloody name, is Sevilla's key man, as he was in the last game. We have history. He's a man I used to love, not that way, just platonically as a footballer when he played for Blackburn. And Fran Beltran is our key man because he can really dominate in the midfield, apparently. Not great at tackling, though. So I don't know how that works. I mean, it depends on how they mean dominate. I mean, if we're talking whips and chains and ball gags, we've got plenty of those. You knows it. You bloody knows it. Goldie looking chain. Underrated. I've already used that one, haven't I? A slightly changed lineup. We went with this in the last game, so we're going to stick with it and see how it rolls. Ramos in goal. A back 4. Unchanged back 4 for probably about the 4th or 5th game. Badowski, Henri, Dix and the Emerald with Del Soleil and Beltran in that midfield pairing. We then have, across the attacking midfield strata, Cortez, the Fons and Suarez, with Parkinson going up top. If he plays like he did in the last game, he is getting hooked at half-time because, Jesus, he was pathetic. Beyond pathetic. Now, I use these against Atletico Madrid, perhaps stupidly, perhaps poorly. In fact, if you think I was wrong to use them or use them in the incorrect manner, comment section, how should I use them in future? Yeah, let's make this interactive again. Whilst you're there, pop a like on it. Yeah, middle of the episode like request. Why not? Wild. Carry on where they left off. Yeah, we'll let the ass man do it. Pew, pew. Wrestling reference. Lovely. He's got him motivated. That's all we want. Let's go, shall we? That I was very confused because we play in red when we're away. Should have realised that we're at home. Evan Banega, he pulled the strings for them last time. Let's hope he leaves his little yo-yo at home and so therefore the strings remain there with him, shall we? That's bloody tenuous. And Cortez has picked up a pigging injury. Paul Lopez punts the ball forward. Lakou gets there, but so does Bandowski, clearing up. Cortez now injured. Hopefully it's not going to hamper his progress so much because we don't really have anyone who can play on the left wing. Although Willie can. We found he's quite adept at that role if he's required to do so. Anyway, maybe we should talk about the game in hand. Cortez cutting inside. Oh, I can't quite find Parkinson. And now Kalinic, the ball slipped through. He's got option to his right and Alario puts it in. Piss. Bollocks. Shit. That is far from Alarios. That's supposed to be hilarious. That's even more pathetic than our defending was right then. Kalinic sucks in 4 entire defenders, leaving Alaro all alone on his own for him to just slot it home too easily. The ball stopped dead in the goal, by the way. Questionable physics. Let's push this up a bit. We should be controlled. We are expected to be favourites. We're only shooting from long range, but we need to put more of a stamp on this. Right, Cortez is going to be coming off for Willie. Shall we have a look again? Let's have a look. Oh, for goodness sake. How many times have I done that now? Average positions. Let's look at Sevilla's. They're playing relatively deep, and we're pushing them back. Let's see if we can attack. I think that's nearly 49 episodes that all contain a rhyme of some variety, whether I acknowledge it or not. So if someone wants to go back through all 49 so far and prove me wrong, by all means do so, because view counts are everything on YouTube, so thank you for that. Let's see if we can turn this game on its head in this second half. Whilst we see the pitch. Bloody hell, the time is running away from us. I've never seen it move that fast in my life. Del Soleil manages to clear that up. The Fons. Can he play someone in? No, he's played it all the way back to Beltran. Beltran's got plenty of support though. Del Soleil, nice patient build up here. Hopefully we can make something of it. Into Parkinson. He's dropped deeper than he usually should. Suarez now back to Beltran. All the players have moved forward. He's needing to find an option. The Fons has picked the ball up. Now out wide on left to Bandowski. Now back inside to Del Soleil. Bandowski's been found again. I wish I'd changed his name because that's awfully long to salt with it. And Suarez gets it in. He gets the equaliser. Oh, I'm not going to get the sack. That's his 7th goal. He hasn't scored one for a while. What a move that was. How many passes? I'm not going to count them because normally I count it wrong and then it gets screwed up. But Bandowski, wide on the left, plays it back into Del Soleil. Del Soleil plays it right across goal. Suarez is on hand to tuck it home. Oh, filth. Absolute filth. It looks like we have absolutely dominated this second half. Now, this is setting me up for a fall, isn't it? Massively. These are our biggest rivals. We are going attacking for the last 8 or so minutes. We are pumping away like a dog on a duck. That makes sense if you've seen the film Click. If you haven't seen the film Click, we'll move on. It appears that attacking has done diddly squat. We've got 2 minutes left. Ramos punts the ball forward. Suarez is in acres of space. He knocks it back to Beltran. Maybe. Oh, Suarez searches for Willie. Can't quite find him. And that's not the first time he's probably said that. Henry pumps the ball forward. He's found Parkinson. Parkinson's got an awful lot to do. He's got 3-4 players to beat. He hasn't managed to do so. Pau Lopez picks the ball up. This is going to be that. Oh, no. There's still plenty of time. I thought the time was running down. There we go. That's the... And Nahul has got a free kick. Hopefully we don't concede. Ever Banega chases after the ball. There's still 20 seconds left of this extra time period. Well saved there, Matthew. And Kalinic heads over. That was... fortunate. Very fortunate. And that is full time. We don't believe we dominated, maybe not from start to finish. Dix struggled. So that's moved us up to 8th. It looks like our chances of qualification for Europe are pretty much all but gone. We have 2 games left to play. I can't remember who the other team is. I've looked at it twice. Still can't remember. I've literally got Alzheimer's. I haven't. That's like the Jamie Redknapp version of literally, but we are not going to get it, I don't think. That would have been a lovely little send-off, but we're not going to get it. So join me next time for the final episode of this series, where we'll be taking on Barcelona and then having a look back at all of the players that have played and passed through the Recreativo doors. That brings us to the end of today's episode of the penultimate episode of the Recreativo Rejuvenation. Could I have said episode or of any more times? Probably yes, but I didn't, fortunately for you, because I hate repeating words in sentences. If you've enjoyed it, please pop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you very soon. Don't forget, wait around a couple of seconds after this to see a bit more of the teaser for the next series. Hopefully, you'll be able to just about guess what we're doing. And if not, you'll find out tomorrow at the end of the final episode of the Recreativo Rejuvenation. But for now, it's goodbye from me. I'll see you very, very soon. Adios.